So that way I figured I could turn a 30-minute wank into a 3-minute one.
As you do, lad.
Yeah, as you do.
And again, welcome to the Northern Drunk Tank Podcast. As always, I'm here. I'm Warlord UK.
Real just Sean. I thought we were going clockwise.
Doesn't matter.
Fucking Mr. WWW over there.
We don't talk about his first mates, but that's Kane.
Gotta finish.
Phoenix here trying to stay sane.
You haven't been saying for years.
Yeah.
No, she's
Yes,
trying not to
fault.
murder
Fuck
us.
Bitch.
One of our recent discussions while we've been here in a somewhat inebriated state, to say the least.
Somewhat.
Alright, we've not sobered up since we got here Thursday.
I've been sober, thank you very fucking much.
For an hour when you have to drive. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you came back and promptly got wasted. We've been discussing what we should call this podcast, because the Northern Drunk Tank Podcast is a bit of a mouthful and a bit
Don't fuck
mental.
it up. Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up.
So one of the ideas...
Don't fuck it up.
If you keep saying don't fuck it up, you're literally just trying to cause this now.
Yeah, pretty much.
But we were talking about calling it the, what was it, the North... I can't remember what it's called. Drunk Tank, Drunk Talk.
Drunk talk, yeah. And
Yeah.
another idea was absolutely tankard.
So that's a cool idea.
I think it should be drunk tank, drunk talk, just so you have to keep repeating it.
For fuck's sake.
Not that it was mine.
Yeah, try and keep doing that to me, you know.
Hey, you want to introduce everything?
Well, this is my baby.
Well, considering it's your podcast, I think it should just be, a couple of hairy bollocks. Because you two are a pair of couple of hairy bollocks.
But in all fairness, we will be having more than just the
And
two of
you
us on
two
each
are
week.
bollocks.
One of us is more hairier than the other. The other one's joined the female.
Leave
race
it.
now.
Because my job means I can't have a beard anymore.
So I
Personally,
not?
I think it should just be,
It's
You know
sort of
what?
hygiene and shit. I don't
Yeah,
know.
but when I worked at KFC, they said you could have a beard, but you had to wear a snood.
Scott
Yeah, they
came
won't
up
give
with
us
a great
food.
idea. He just say it's religious grounds. Say you're a Muslim.
Yeah.
Muslim or just heavy metal fan.
To be fair,
Heavy metal is technically classified as a religion these days.
at Nando's they were fine with it. Even I was a cook and they were fine with it. The only thing was anytime you sort of scratch your beard, wash your hands. Said you do realise that every 10 minutes I'm going to be washing my hands.
Yeah, I used to work for a place and they always give you a snood. It was no problem, you know. It was the most uncomfortable thing you ever had to wear in your life.
I have seen something worse. I've gone to like fast food places before. Again, religious grounds that they're allowed a beard and that, but there's guys that not only have a beard sort of hairnet, the mustache hairnet. That is just
Seriously, you guys have no reason to complain about this. You've never had to wear a thong.
How do you know?
Never had to. I know you've done it by choice though, Warlord.
Once or twice there, Phoenix.
oh dear.
You'd know.
We've got the photos.
Humour's going down.
Don't mention thong. I still have nightmares of that thing winking at me last night.
What do you mean that he, she, whatever it was that
No,
jumped
no,
on your
it-
bones and tried to
no,
slap you?
It was because there was a hole in the hole in her
Oh,
It
pants.
was
God.
a certain blonde-haired dervish.
And
Our dear friend,
It-
who will be shown on a video that we have recorded. The
it
rock
winked
chick
at me.
pants may have split in the appropriate
Right
area.
on the anus. Right on the
I was
anus.
trying to be polite, dude. You must go
Poor
full
rock
force.
chick.
Oh,
She is going to be in a video that was recorded last night.
where Richie got made up like a sissy.
So I have to ask then, since you've seen it, with how kinky she is, does she bleach her arsehole?
Don't know, the fabric was way up there, man.
Come on, you were looking at it, said it was winking at you.
Come on, seriously
what I'm
though.
saying.
My
No.
question. I have to know. Was there glitter there?
Believe
Yes.
it or not, I didn't look that much.
No, it sparkled like a vampire in the sunlight.
It winked at me and I looked away.
No twigglers.
Yeah, well, let's say that Twiglet's the fucking better. But yes, we are still here at the festival. Hard Rock Hell United, combination of HH, AOR, Hammerfest, and all the rest of this shit.
And guess what? We've actually seen some bands.
We have this year, after Hammerfest last year, where we just got drunk and played cards against you guys the entire
I
time.
realised how long it's been since I saw a gig. I woke up this morning, my neck it's still in pain now, my neck was in agony. All I did was headbang during one song on Battle Beast and my neck is fucked.
We're having some cracking bands this weekend. Not so much even today when we went to see on the AOR stage.
The radio
Sun.
song, yeah.
Australian band, very early Coheed Cambria, like meets Foo Fighters.
Yeah,
kind
sort
band.
of like if you've ever heard Second Stage Turbine played by Coheed and Cambria, that sort of sound.
They were that good, I had to go and buy a CD
Tell you
straight
what,
afterwards.
3 o'clock and it was quite full for 3 o'clock.
It was. Yeah.
Band after them, the Burning Crows, place packed out.
Yeah, that was good.
I think people had sobered up by then and walked into the arena.
Yeah, but absolutely great.
Or they had it sober up and they're just kind of staggering and go, the fuck's going on? Hey, these are alright!
It's a bar over there.
Yeah. But no, the crowd are actually fucking paying attention to the band, so that's just something.
That's always good. Because people do tend to walk in here and just stand around talking and drinking.
Yeah.
Well, we did that and watched the band at the same time. Multitasking.
Yes.
Don't lie, men can't multitask.
We could. We drank beer, had a chat, and watched the band all at the same time.
I can
Brilliant.
absolutely multitask. It's called skiing.
Those of you who can't see this because this is not a video podcast, he was trying to masturbate 2 people at the same time.
Trying.
They weren't
What do you
complaining.
mean he normally masturbates 2 people at the same time while having a cock in his mouth and a cock in his arse?
DVDA. Why stop that?
Make sure he's nice and airtight.
You haven't got the V?
DODA.
There you go.
I don't play Dota. I play Dota.
Yeah, yesterday though, Battle Beasts on the Hammerfest stage. God, they fucking own that
Belting
stage.
set. Belting.
So glad I finally got to see them. I've been
Yeah.
looking forward to that band for very long.
Yeah.
As I saw them on the Monsters of Metal DVDs, hitting it from Nuclear Blast. Oh god, they were amazing. Like, imagine I think actually Sal summed it up best when she was talking about imagine Ed Guy but with Dora Pesh singing.
So Warlock.
Yeah, I said Warlock when I first heard them, but
Yeah.
did you have like the keyboards and that going on, which
Yeah.
Warlock didn't really do much of?
No.
If at all, if I remember, it's been a while.
Yeah. Yesterday started with Stone Broken, and I felt so sorry for them. Here, let's get this nice rock band and make them open the Hammerfest stage.
Yeah, that's the only
That
problem I've
wasn't
got.
fucking fair.
It's a big problem I've got with the Hard Rock Hell festivals. As much as I love being here, I love the people, I love the bands, everything's
Yeah.
great. But if you have a stage dedicated to something, dedicated to that thing, it's like we've got Stoner versus Doom later on this year, and they've got like Black Spiders playing with more rock. I don't see how they fit with the Stoner Doom genres.
Do you know what summed it up for me was when we were waiting for Radio Sun to come on. And like yesterday, Hammerfest stage, they had Hawkwind playing over the PA. We're waiting for an AOR-ish type band to come on, and they're playing fucking Maiden. You've
Yeah.
got your CD. Someone's got the wrong CD there.
It's like,
Yeah.
I get they want everyone to intermingle and go enjoy this, enjoy that. But if you've got a stage dedicated to something, keep it dedicated to that.
And I
Please.
still want to know why Sleaze and Glam classes 2 different stages.
Sleaze and Glam are basically the same thing.
They're so intertwined. Why are the 2 separate stages?
Oh, I've
Just-
got no idea.
Making no sense. I want some of whatever Johnny's smoking.
He's always got the good stuff, leaving in Ibiza.
Probably boot polish.
Well, that's us banned from now on.
Hey, we pay to be here. We're not doing this as press or anything. This is just us
No,
having
we
a good
paid
time.
to be here, and we'll be here next year, but we'll be down there,
Yeah.
out
Yeah,
the way.
we'll be on the beach.
Yeah.
Hey, Badger thinks
Hey.
he gets a bad caravan swimming in the lake. We'll be down 2 towns over.
Yeah.
Hey, we paid to be here, unlike, certain people on freebies who are supposed to be working. And
They get absolutely hammered and grind up against people, strangely.
yeah, that's the one.
Sean.
That's the weird he
No,
she.
Mike. I didn't get grinded, my God.
No, he
No,
just
you got snobbed.
Yeah, he got
Oh, I
stoned.
got molested.
You got mouth. You got.
By something there, and here he is. He couldn't
invaded
even get
in
a
the
trim
mouth.
off.
You got mouth raped.
Yeah.
You're on rape.
Do you know what? I do that to my cat. If my cat...
What? Rape your cat?
No,
What
You
the
rape a
fuck?
pussy?
He said yawn rape. If my cat, so I'll put a finger in the... Yawn rape. Finger in the mouth. Yawn rape.
And you wonder why he's got scratches on the fingers.
That's because I fight my cat.
I thought you just found that woman
And I
from
wonder
Teeth.
why he complains about not getting laid. Now I know.
If you yawn rape everybody you know. They are fairs. Every time you yawn, a poltergeist stuffs its dick in his mouth. That's all good. It's all good.
Oh, nom.
It's a phenomenon. Nom nom. Bad advertising, dude.
And if there's anybody left actually listening to this.
Is that why
Nope.
people's tears are salty?
I can't help but wonder if this is the
It's
third
not the tears, dude.
This is the 3rd podcast, and it's like, how many people can we offend this time that we haven't offended in the
To
previous?
be fair, Scott isn't in this one.
No.
With his
So
bollock hanging out.
Let's read some Cards Against Humanity and then we're sure to offend everybody.
In all fairness, it's, we believe in equal opportunity. If we don't offend one person, we offend everyone.
exactly.
I'd
Okay.
just like to say, if words hurt, you get the fuck off the internet, you
Yeah.
pussy.
Yeah.
Go and
People are
find
too
a
easily
safe
offended.
space
Yeah.
in a fire.
Away
In case
from
you
any
haven't guessed, this
triggers.
podcast, not fucking PC.
You could suggest that they use a gun and pull the
This
trigger on themselves,
podcast
but they
gives
get
0
away.
fucks.
Yeah,
No. Just like the people that run
exactly.
it.
Yeah, they get no fucks at all.
You can feel the virginity reflowing.
My left hand still counts. If you put lipstick.
He's your best friend.
I wondered why my lipstick was running out.
Elephant Lopez.
Oh, dear.
That's what we're hearing in the middle of the night. It's not the Big Lebowski to go to sleep to at all. It's him going, Elephant Lopez. There goes the manitos.
You know, Fairs, it's probably better than what Rockchick was hearing. I'm like,
Uh-huh.
terrifying.
In the middle of the night.
I'll rape you in your sleep.
The thing that got me just
Listen,
Daz,
be
though,
sharp just doing that.
Daz hadn't said a single word for like an hour.
Well, us three, we're all just making stupid comments, winding Claire up.
And then just out of nowhere, Daz comes out with "When I rape you in your sleep."
Yeah, but you know why Daz never says anything? So can I never get a fucking word in edgeways?
That's what you get when you go out with the Rockchick. You love her dearly, but you just don't speak because she speaks for everyone.
Ever.
Plus, was it not you earlier that said that it wouldn't be rape anyway because she wakes him up at 4 a.m. for sex?
No, that was me.
That
Yeah,
wasn't
there you go,
me.
sorry.
That was me.
Rockchick, that wasn't me. Don't kill me. Don't bleach my arsehole.
Well, she kept saying,
Well, you're safe. She doesn't bleach her own anyways.
oh,
According
no,
to
she
Sean.
glitifies it.
Oh God!
Seriously, we love the Rockchick.
Someone's going.
Oh.
I am going to be murdered for
To
this.
be fair,
A brown eye.
if you drink Goldschlag,
Wink.
does it not come out sort of glitter?
No.
That's bitty.
No.
No.
It does come up glittery though.
Ah.
However,
You broke a
I
bit,
can't remember which. I think it was the second Hard Rock Cow here. Bissy was trying to drink it so she could shit glitter. Now that
She
year,
literally came in with a line, I want to shit a glittery
that
brick.
year we went to the Rock and Metal Market, and there was a chocolate place that did chocolate that if you ate would make you shit glitter.
Okay.
And I went and told Bissy. I don't know if she ever tried it.
You can
I
get
know, but I
pills
went
to
to
do
buy
it.
her one.
You can get pills that do that these days.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
actually true. There was a thing about it.
Yes.
Because I remember Rockchick actually sharing it on Facebook. Or someone shared it to her and mentioned it.
Can you just imagine though? Talk a dump selfie.
Shit.
Instagram
One
that.
has pink sparkles in.
We've got the
Hashtag
new
glittery
trend.
shit.
Glittery shits.
Hashtag glittery shit. Yeah.
I shit a glittery brick.
You'd have to make everybody eat a different colour though, so you know who'd made the mess.
Right, who was gold this week?
Yeah. Who was gold? You're cleaning this up.
Not right.
How did that get on the ceiling?
Oh.
Billy?
Also,
Oh.
for the record, you know where when you get post, you know if Claire's sent you something because the outside's covered in glitter, and then
Yeah.
you open it, and then the rest of your house is.
Oh dear.
It's all
No,
over the floor.
she
and
just
it
shows up at
goes
the front
everywhere.
door and your house is covered in glitter.
She's absolutely sparkly.
Yeah, she is worse than the Twiglets in that film.
Yeah. Did you see what she did to me at Hard Rock Hell? She said, "Here, I'll have a bit of glitter and tipped
Yeah.
an entire tub of it down my cleavage."
Yeah, in all fairness, I got the same over my hair. Video soon to come.
Yeah, at least you didn't get it in your cleavage, how
Yeah,
you?
but let's not.
Trust me, it got in my cleavage. And my cracks. They want an orifice that wasn't covered in glitter.
Shall we talk about the matchmakers incident?
We never talk about the matchmakers incident. Fuck
Oh no,
off.
we talk about that.
The
Okay.
matchmakers incident where Phoenix is deep throating matchmakers going, look what I can do. So Claire then gets matchmakers and goes, goes, look what I can do. Oh, no. Jesus Christ!
I think Daz was genuinely scared that night.
She went up so sexy, but look what I can do. And just
Yeah.
bit right into it.
And that night, Daz became Jewish. Just hit the dip.
There's a joke I could tell, but I'm not Scott, so I'm not going to.
My penis hurts just thinking about that, to be completely honest.
You know, man, I think every bloke in there crossed their legs at that moment going, woo!
Yeah.
I was like, I'm very glad I'm not a bloke.
Yeah.
Genital mutilation, it happens.
Oh,
Unfortunately.
Yes, unfortunately, I disagree with that.
what was the
sort of
name
Yeah,
of the band
agreed.
with the video? Like, it even porn sites wouldn't touch it. Like, cattle decapitation, yeah. Forced genital mutilation. That video was fucking brutal.
The fuck you doing looking for that shit in the first place?
Because cattle decapitation.
Easy for you to say.
Exactly. They're not actually that bad a band, and the video came up as I check out the video that YouTube wouldn't touch, and I watched it, and 30 seconds later, I turned it off and put bleach in my eyes.
Yeah, you have to be careful on YouTube. When Drowning Pool came back, their first single was 2 Fingers and a Fist. Don't look that up on YouTube, no matter what you do.
Doing the finger
Certainly
one
don't
mistake.
Google it, it's even worse.
Yeah.
Damn you, Google.
Yeah.
So what bands are we hoping to get for next Hammerfest? Now it's separated again. Hammerfest will be a proper festival.
Don't care. No, so I'm going to AOR.
Oh, yeah, you guys are going to AOR. I'm doing both. You're doing Hammerfest. So.
Given that they're actually going to have this Black and Death thing, I'd love to see Satyricon, although they'd be more main stage.
For Hammerfest, I have to give a shout out to Deified. They really need to be here. Hi guys!
I would just be really happy to have Primitai back.
Yes, let's talk about Primitai.
Primitai
Yes.
would be amazing to get back.
I quite like New Device for AOR.
New Device need to be
Is
on
that-
AOR.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's never mind.
But saying that, we were talking about obviously Hammerfest. There's several festivals. I would love Hard Rock Hell to get Coheed and Cambria playing.
That would be.
Do you know what? I don't do Hard Rock Hell, but
A band that don't play this country enough as it
Diamond
is.
Head for HRH.
Yeah, they've not played in a long time.
Need to play
Yeah.
they
again,
could do both though.
definitely.
To be fair.
Yeah. I've not seen Diamond Head since. Literally, I went to see him at the Witchwood in Ashton the day before I went to Download Festival.
Nice.
It was an epic gig.
Yeah.
That's where I got my Diamond Head wristband from and everything.
Yeah, we saw him in Liverpool at the Academy, was it?
Yeah, the Academy.
That was good. That was
But
good.
you want a band to know where metal's been sort of derived from these days. Diamond Head, just check them out. They are amazing.
They're one of the ones.
Yeah, they are
Co-headline with
influence.
Uli John Roth, who overran.
Who bored me with his fucking 20 minutes
Absolute
solo.
pretentious wanker. Told you already overrunning. Well, I've only got one more song 20 minutes later
Yeah.
of the same three chords.
Fuck it, the support band's
Zach
good
Wild?
though.
Yeah, no, Uli John Roth.
Well,
yeah,
one
he
of
wants
the
to be that
support
wild.
one of the support bands was good. The other support band was full of fucking wankers. Very mainful.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
May
rain
Fall.
may fall. Oh, I wouldn't trust that lot.
Speaking of like that whole, I've only got one song left. I remember seeing Iced Earth in Islington, and it was one of them when they had like a chavvy club night on just after, so they had a hard curfew. It was like 10:30,
Yeah.
and so Iced Earth like, okay, we've only got one song left, but it was Dante's Inferno, and they dragged it out. It was, and after that, after that,
Turn your phone off!
How unprofessional.
well, after
Anyone think you'd be
You're
like
sacked.
a press person who gets pissed all the time when they're supposed to do work?
Tell him he's sacked.
anyway,
I can't, we're equal partners.
Well, I'll sack him then. I'm everyone's boss.
Only if Phoenix Rising.
No, I'm everyone's
No,
boss anyway.
After the event,
just bossy.
I was talking to Brent Smedley outside, and I think Stu was there for a little
Name
bit.
drop.
No, just because they're nice guys. Talking to them for a bit, and like the chavs are queuing up to get in, and Brent just says, "Hang on a second," and these girls just cried and walked away. Brilliant.
Brilliant.
Yeah. Oh, God, I love that.
So what gigs have we got looking forward to this year? I mean, for me, at the moment, Blind Guardian and Glory Hammer in Manchester. That's going to be so
Fuck
epic.
all.
For me, Lowestoft Fest and Rock Witch. I'm going to be both of them.
I think obviously I can't do too much more because of
Yeah.
going to Greece.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Low Stock and Rock, which definitely.
If I can afford it,
And I really want to go see Blind Guardian and Glory Hammer.
I would.
Yeah.
But it's one, it's money, and two, if I can afford it, I'll go to Primitized album launch. And if
If I could afford to be in London again, I would be there in a
Yeah.
heartbeat. I love Primatized. So.
that's the only problem.
Speaking of album launches, next month, Chasing Dragons
Yeah, that's
album
gonna be good.
launch. That's
Oh, yeah,
my
I
next
believe-
biggie.
I believe you were saying you're up in Leeds.
Up in Leeds, yeah. Phoenix Rising's been invited to go do press.
Ah, cool.
This podcast sponsored by Phoenix Rising.
Yeah.
www.
That's just Sean on his 30 minutes.
Yeah.
3 minutes is up.
Yeah.
I'd say the only problem with the Primitai thing is that it's in London. And that's...
So don't get me wrong.
Yeah, Cypher 16 did the same thing. Come to our album launch. It's in London.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's like, don't get me wrong. I'm all for it, if that's where you're from, do the whole thing there, but
I'm not.
just expect the fact that it is extremely expensive, and those of us from the north can't afford to be there a lot.
It's not just that, it's... I have actually, shockingly, met a couple of nice people from London, but the majority of
Have you?
people...
I haven't.
Majority of people are just obnoxious, petty, small-minded
I'm
wankers.
getting really pissed off with bands only playing in fucking London.
Yes, London and Glasgow.
Guess what else-
Avantasia.
Yeah.
I'd say Luca Troy's Rhapsody, but he did go to Glasgow. But
Guess
still,
what
I'm
else
in the
is?
fucking
Guess
middle
what
of
else are fucking major towns? Liverpool, Manchester, Birmingham. They've all got fucking airports.
Wolverhampton, yeah.
Good news!
No,
This was just an advert.
Nah.
shit, it can fuck off.
Wolverhampton has some really good gig venues, especially compared to the Birmingham Academy.
Except that it's a pile of shit town and it can fuck off.
It is,
It can
but
burn.
when you're talking gig venues...
However, it
the
is a step up
Academy
from Runcorn.
It is. It absolutely is.
And in all due respect, it's better than London.
Anyway, it's had the
Yeah,
London.
UK
Exactly.
and European tour, London date.
Yeah.
Even fucking
We're gonna
Runcorn
talk- we're
is
gonna talk
better
about
than
Europe.
London.
Yeah, just... The thing that lets it down is that Widnes is nearby. But no, the Civic and the Wolfram in Wolverhampton, I've never seen a bad gig there. Compare that to Brum's Academies, where I've seen...
I have to agree with Sean on the Brum Academies. I've been to the
They're not
Academy
good.
one there twice. It's badly designed. It's like the stage is there, but then you got like all this area on either side of it, and it's a massive boxer. But you can be pushed right to the side. You will not see anything.
Not to mention the huge dead zone for sound in the middle.
Yeah.
That's it. And
Well, we saw Ice Turf there, didn't we?
Yes.
With that shitty Manchester band for UK supporting.
Yeah.
And again, unless if you stood at the front, the sound was just awful.
I will say that night I was on the left because...
I was in the middle, about halfway back. You know.
I was on the left because I wanted one of John Schaefer's picks, and the sound was okay, but I did hear that people in the middle hated it. And then after that, when they did the Plagues tour, the sound was
But
horrible.
the annoying thing about that tour was more that when Fury UK played, their sound was actually quite good. You could get them, you understood.
Yeah.
Especially if you already knew the band as well, it was better than a lot of the gigs I've seen them play. But then Ice Turf came, I was like, Ice Turf are power. They've got so much power behind their music.
That's just it.
And you just got none of that. You could barely hear, any singing going
Well,
on.
to be fair, Fury UK and White Wizard it was who were doing that tour.
Who didn't last very long.
Don't get me started.
Well,
Their
everybody
sound
knows.
was alright, but then Ice Earth come out and it's all about volume and getting out there. And when you put that much into it's going to overload. It won't be good.
Yeah.
But saying that, everywhere else on that tour they sounded great. So I'd say it was just Birmingham.
It probably was. Like I said, I went to that one gig and literally never have I walked out for a cigarette before in the middle of the gig like that.
Wow.
Not a big band like that.
Yeah.
'Cause I was excited to see Ice Turf again. And halfway through I went, I've had enough. I have to have some fresh air. This is not doing my head in.
I'm excited to see them again this year when they do tour, but I would like to personally ask John Schaefer what he's on about with the Judas Goat as an album title.
Well,
He's been smoking Johnny's boot polish.
yeah, the boot polish has been out again. Plain and simple.
I have no doubt it'll be a great album, but that album title's going to need some explaining. Lucy's got some explaining to do.
If you'd like to explain it in an interview, www.
Bit of nudge, wink, wink, now, say no more.
And Claire's brown eye.
So any other
give it a wink.
albums people are looking forward to? Obviously, Primitive's been mentioned. Any other
Yeah.
albums
This year, I don't know. I can't
I
jack
got
up.
Blind Guardian. I want to see Screaming Eagles on the tour.
Yeah.
They're playing Manchester at Rebellion
Are they?
Bar.
Nice.
They're doing part of the whole Off Your Rocker tour thing, and in Manchester we got Screaming Eagles.
That'll be why I wasn't interested then.
Yeah, but I love Screaming Eagles.
Not that I
It's
don't
like
want to come
Massive
back here
Wagon,
ever again.
Screaming
but-
Eagles, Cameo, but literally the whole thing for me, I just want to see Screaming Eagles.
Yeah.
Look,
I
the other
love
bands are
Is that the
okay.
one that 13 Stars are on?
I think so. I think it's part of the tour, but I don't know if they're playing in Manchester.
Nice, because if they're on, take up smoking and leave. Sorry guys, but
Yeah.
Cowboys.
But
No.
fair, Screaming Eagles are for me one of the best hard rock bands that are up and coming.
Yeah.
Screaming Eagles
They
are
are
excellent.
phenomenal.
I remember it was like they opened like the blues thing on the
Well,
Thursday
our
night.
friend Alex mentioned it. We saw him at the DC. I think I messaged you that same week. I said, "Come down here, very Blackstone chairs, like Southern rock kind of style going on." You came
They
down.
were cool. They blew me away.
Yeah, we both ended up buying the album, didn't
Yeah,
we? That day,
it
because it was
was
that
great,
good.
yeah.
At least they blew you away rather than blowing you.
I just took a little from column A and a little from column B, but that's just me.
Well, I don't know. I'm not going to get involved in that
But no,
conversation.
it's been a while.
On the rare case that Chris Fry is actually listening, if he wants to do a proper tour, he could come to Wolverhampton and I'd go see it.
Who was it you were talking about as well before that doesn't play Wolverhampton? Is it Evil Scarecrow that just don't come there or something?
They will play anywhere else, but they won't play Wolverhampton.
Because it's a shithole.
Yes, that's
Listen, for the same reason no one plays Runcorn.
the city is. The venues are actually really, really good because they're not owned by like O2 or anything. They're council owned, so they're actually really good venues.
Which is why in Liverpool you don't go to the O2.
No,
Unless you absolutely have to.
yeah.
That's one of the things I'm looking forward to seeing this year, although not music related, is Darren Brown. I've got tickets to see him.
Yeah.
Manchester. Really fascinated by that guy. I love what he can do.
Fair enough.
And his TV shows.
Is that
are
because
fantastic.
you hope that at some point he gets you on stage and hypnotises you into holding a chicken?
I can't be hypnotised. It's been attempted.
Not by Darren Brown and his
Not by
chicken.
Darren Brown.
Yeah, there's a challenge for you, Devon.
It's official. Warlord is
Darren?
fascinated by a man. Well, that explains everything.
Well, you know.
Uh,
Although I did run away from one last night that was trying to chase me, but I left that one with Sean.
well, I left that with Mike.
Now, was it really a man or was it a chick with a dick? There's a difference.
Or was it just a really...
I wasn't going to try and find out.
Was it just a really drunk butch photographer?
I mean, it's just someone that drunk that they really should have been doing media and not fucking around like they were doing.
Or fucking.
What
Just in
got
general.
me
They were
was
trying to.
what got me was every single bloke in the car. Are you single? And they've gone. Are you single? No. Mike nailed it the best. He said, "Don't even fucking ask if they're heterosexual. Just fucking go for it." Yeah.
This
I know that
this is me off
that's
on
a
the
single.
whole
Just
thing,
going, that the he/she thing that was there was going after Claire as well.
But the whole
Claire,
thing,
no.
imagine if a bloke had gone into a caravan full of women and done that. They'd
Oh,
have
yeah.
security, they'd be turfed out, they'd be banned. They'd never come
Are you
to
single?
the festival
Yeah.
here again.
I'm going to snog you. In fact, I didn't even give them warning. I'm going to snog you. Just jump on someone's knee and
Yeah.
snog them.
You just jump on them and shove your tongue down the throat. So say a bloke would now be banned from every single one of these
Well,
festivals.
yeah.
But oh no, because it's a girl, it's
Yeah.
acceptable.
But is that so there's a whole thing as well. Was it in America where there was a woman that ran on a baseball field and patted every one of them on the
Yes.
arse?
Yeah.
If that was a bloke, he would have been arrested
He
in
would
an
have- he would
electric
have been
chair
took
before
down.
you can say patriarch.
Exactly. Because it was a woman. No, that's like, come on, off you get. Come on.
Well, that's-
off you go.
that-
This is where I start getting all the hate of you're a cis, you're a TERF. But fuck it, if women want equal rights, then it goes both
Yeah.
fucking ways.
Just
Yeah,
like
right,
racism.
sister. It's
Yeah.
one of my big bugbears and why I argue with people quite a lot. Is I'm all for equality, whether you're a man, woman, black, white, gay, straight, whatever. I'm
Purple.
all
You
for
are,
equality.
well,
What about
French one.
purple?
Purple as well.
That's alright then.
And
Sorry, Star was purple before, should they?
but my thing is, if you're going to want equality, it means equal. It means that if, like, I will never hit a woman, but if a woman hits a man, he is within his right to hit her back.
Oh god, yeah.
If she makes the first blow, that's fine. But that's the
Depending
thing.
on the context of the situation.
But that's the thing, though. If a woman hits a man, she's standing up for herself. If a man hits a woman, he's attacking her. If a woman was to walk into a bar full of guys and go, who's going to buy me a drink and I'll sleep with them? Yeah! If a bloke did that, you'd get slapped and kicked in the butt.
This is a genuine case. Friend of mine,
Yeah.
his missus stabbed him.
Right.
He punched her while she had the knife stuck in him to get her off, away from him.
Yeah.
He got done.
For punching her.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
She reported him and he got done for abusing her.
Patriarchy.
She
Legal
fucking
system.
stabbed him.
God bless it.
Yeah.
Excuse me, if I stabbed somebody, I'd expect them to fucking punch me. At the very least.
Good to know.
No, Tax, I'll wait till you're asleep for that.
Okay, that's good.
He likes that.
I like.
Yeah,
He likes it rough.
He likes it in his sleep.
Yeah.
We found out last night.
Hey, does this smell like chloroform to you?
This is rags.
So I read your butt this morning.
You
Or
know,
afternoon, you know.
a bit raw. But, you know.
Not surprised, I thought we stuck up well.
Oh, it was a foot. Oh, I'm disappointed.
No, it was actually an entire bottle of Mountain Dew.
Yeah, if there's a footstool missing from the caravan, we don't know anything about it.
Well,
Well,
Sean can now sit down anywhere he goes.
I did
That's
need
You
the
can sit down
fibre.
while you're standing up.
I did need the fibre, I'll be honest.
What is the advantage of having a sofa up your ass? You can sit down while you're standing up.
Works every time.
Do you know, I've actually seen at festivals people have like trousers, but they'll have like one of those photographer small stool things, but they were attached to the fucking trousers. So when they got bored, they just sit and it was just there. How lazy do you have to be to have a seat attached to your arse just to sit down?
Excuse me, I'm a fucking cripple and even I'm not that bad.
In all fairness,
Jeez.
when we were outside our caravan and I sat down, the chair did come with me.
I am actually wondering if Phoenix is not actually a cripple and she just has the walker so that if she gets too pissed, one, she's got something to hold on to, and two, she can sit down whenever she wants.
She's not disabled, it's just lazy-itis.
She has
I
a
have a
bone
chair,
disease.
I can sit down. Everywhere.
A rare bone disease. Bone idleness.
Yep.
Fuck you all, and not in a fun way.
Aw.
It'll be the first time you have in a decade.
I was hoping for the freeway going on here, you know? I was just
If
gonna
you
say,
want a three-way, then it's
I was
you
just going to
three.
send Phoenix out.
I'm staying out of that one.
Kane, I am with you on that one.
Again, man, we have a night.
No, you're not. I'm staying out of that one as well.
That's not what we said last night.
Hey?
That's not what we said last night.
Oh, okay. Had me confused for a second then.
That doesn't say much. Look, something shiny.
This from the man who flubs. Welcome to the Northern Drunk Tag Podcast. Welcome to the
One time!
The
One time!
You know what?
I'm
Well, you
afraid.
see, the next time
Here's a third of the
the
times.
next time he's trying to do an introduction, take your cock out of his mouth. I keep telling you.
It's warm and comfy.
And it was sticky.
And also, I should probably tell him, don't fuck it up, don't fuck it up, don't fuck it up, don't fuck it
I
up.
would like to point out
Which
that
confused me.
caravan mate Sal has left. If she ever listens to this, she'll be very bloody glad she did.
Ah,
Oh, I'll be sharing this and you'll be getting to listen to this, Sal, trust me.
You've been warned, Sal.
I mean, you're
So, there's, what, like 5 bands that we're wanting to see tonight then?
It's
Not to stop with the
Stop
shite
with
and
this
get back to
fucking
the
rumour
actual-
that there's bands playing here.
Back at
Yeah, tonight, Division. Pile of shite. Get rid of that Ian guy. He's no big deal.
Now in the drummer.
I've just
No?
seen Cypher 16 now.
Yeah.
Yes,
And
Cypher
Quiet
16.
Riot.
Ah, I can't
Yeah.
be possible.
Shout out to Cypher 16. Hello, you still owe me a show.
Fair enough.
Don't make her come looking for you. You will
no.
regret it.
So,
I'll set my sister on you.
I was always going to see Cypher 16, but
That's me.
I have been... Oh dear. I have been recommended to see Seethan Akira and The Chemists as well. And then
Seething Akira.
I've
Really?
been recommended to see them.
Who by?
Talking to a friend on Facebook, said they're not that bad. So.
I think I'll be escaping for them, I'm afraid, from everything I've heard of them.
I've said
Well,
like
okay.
several times they're on
Good
before.
work. With the
Yeah,
Defcon 1.
I know.
Okay. No,
They're metal dubstep.
yeah.
Shit
Kind
curry.
of. Just,
Enter shit curry style.
You know.
Yeah, that's a shout out to you,
no,
Les.
I just, sorry, no, I don't think I can.
I'll
I'm
check
not
them out.
drunk enough for that.
I'll check them out, but then I can tolerate a lot of music that's not necessarily heavy metal.
But in fairness, I listen to a lot of like Sparks, Kraftwerk, Jean-Michel Jarre, so it's not just all rock and metal
Yeah.
for me.
I
We all
can
have our own
beat
little
that.
things. What do you listen to, Hez?
Rick Astley?
Never gonna give you up.
See, like,
Someone's getting Rick rolled, and I'm Rick, and I'm gonna roll you.
oh dear.
And I'm getting a phone call. How professional. This
very
is Kath from the Magnus in Liverpool. Low Flying Records. Another shout out.
Oh dear.
Kath,
They're not paying
you
us.
owe me. You have to pay for this.
Oh dear. But no, it's again with the music thing. I will you'd see me, you know me. I'm a metal fan, but again, I'll listen to pretty much everything. I actually really do love like old school gangster rap. It's brilliant. Back before it became about like, check out me, I've been shot 9 times and I'm a wanker in the club. It actually was about trying to
What
escape.
you mean like the stuff that they've actually put on GTA 5? If you listen to the radio stations, that's got the proper old school
Yeah.
stuff on it.
We're in.
Which is quite funny because I was playing them and one of it auto picks one of the fucking radio stations. And it was one of the rap stations. I was like, you know what, this is actually quite good.
Exactly. Yeah.
But in all fairness, when it comes to GTA, best soundtrack ever always goes to Vice City.
Yes. Yes.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Shut the fuck up. Yes.
GTA 3 for me.
Shut the fuck up. Yes.
It had the best rock, it had the best rap, the talk shows were brilliant, the whole thing about GTA. But Vice City is actually still my favourite GTA. To me, it's just all. I have played every GTA since I've had one. I've even played Little Bit City Stories and Vice City Stories. But the original Vice City for me, just held something.
GTA 2 is my favourite GTA.
I lost myself a lot playing GTA 2.
And I'm back.
But I had GTA 1,
Heyo.
London and 2 all on PC.
That was an invitation to the Nova Crow EP launch tonight in Liverpool.
Oh
What
yeah,
you-
I'll just get in a fucking taxi.
So what are
Yeah.
you doing? Do you want to come here? I'm at Hammerfest. Oh yeah!
Really? I'm at Hard Rock United. How did you get here?
No, we are actually.
Ba-dum-bum.
We are actually at Hammerfest.
That's
And you
what
know
we
how I know
booked.
that? Because when I went in to pick up my stuff, it was like, what have you booked for? AOR Hammerfest. I booked for Hammerfest. Here's your bag.
I didn't get that question.
So fuck you. I'm at Hammerfest. Cunt.
3 to 1.
And I've got the bag over there to prove it.
And
I'm
do you know
excited.
where I am? I'm in Sheepland.
Hey.
Sheepy.
But yeah,
Stay tuned as well because we will be having a Let's Play between me and Phoenix doing Flock.
there you go. To somewhat
He
try
said
and
flock, not fuck.
I said brick,
Damn!
not penis.
Hang on. He said flock, not fuck. What? I only agreed to it for that. Damn.
As I said in the first podcast,
It's
if
alright.
you're balls deep in a sheep, you know you're in Wales.
Well, it's alright. If you'd agreed to fuck it, it would last for like 20 seconds, so it really short less.
Yeah, that's why I agreed
That includes
to
the
it.
beans on toast.
Yeah.
That's why I agreed to it.
I want beans on
Jeez.
toast now. Oh, fucking damn it.
Is there any-
beans?
Do you know, funny enough, I was going to bring some tin stuff because I was like, I want to bring some food just in case.
Let's say, because obviously,
I've got loads of pot noodles and shit.
Go back
I've got
in
pot
time to Wednesday, tell me to bring some beans, and I will.
If I'd thought about it, I would have gone back in time to Wednesday and told me to get some of the beans out of the fucking cupboard.
You would have been going to have gone back in time.
I don't give a shit.
I'm confused.
I've had alcohol, I don't care.
We're talking about English food and shit like that. As Twitch streamers, how fun is it to wind up Americans, Canadians, people like that,
Yeah.
telling them about our English
It's fun.
food?
It's
Yeah.
fun as shit.
Like, we ended up
That's
being,
fun.
us three ended up being crushed necks.
Everyone say, except for Crushneck, because you go and talk to him and he actually wants to know all about it. He's like,
Yeah.
oh my god, that sounds amazing.
And he gives us a whole story about how he used to work for a sex store and shit like that.
Yeah, that was funny.
That was one of the best streams I was in because it was just... You
Right,
just like,
well,
stop
I'll
playing
get back in a
and
minute.
talk
Yeah,
to
get
him.
some more alcohol.
Yeah, man.
Seriously though, try explaining crumpets to Americans.
Really?
It doesn't happen.
Yeah, it's
They
I know,
can't
Vess, we were
get it.
talking to a Canadian streamer about pudding, peas and gravy.
yeah.
I think there's like me, you, and KP Wayne. We're all in the chat for Merlin's Keeper, and we're trying to. It's like, oh, pudding, yeah, it can't be pudding because you was about having steak pudding, I like steak and kidney pudding, and I like it with peas and gravy. It's like, you don't have peas and gravy, we have pudding.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, we should mention pudding is a pie. It's a type of pastry as well.
And we should also mention the pie got brought up because Wayne is a pie.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Damn you, Wayne! You had the wrong rugby league team.
Thank you. Now I want to go and get pie.
well, you are.
It's like warm
from
apple
Wiggins.
pie.
Pie.
Got it,
Pie.
man.
Pie.
I want to watch
Okay,
People Bob now.
That was a beer out the fridge there, mate. I kind of drank my...
You want me to literally throw a beer?
please don't.
Because that would be quite entertaining. One, it may hit you in the head, and then two, I'd love to see you fucking open it.
However, I haven't got video camera, so please don't.
I do, but it's there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not set up yet.
I kind of finished my half bottle of makeshift lemon.
Gym and Pepsi Max.
Gin and Pepsi. It's not quite
The
a Jack and
fourth
Coke.
best alternative.
It tastes good, and I enjoy my drink.
For those times when you live in Arkansas.
I found fucking dirty, cheap knockoff pot noodle that's actually really nice.
Okay.
That's about the best I've got.
We still got a lot of pot noodles in our caravan, actually.
We should have bought some bloody beans now, then.
Beans,
But-
a musical fruit.
Again, trying to bring it back to somewhat of a topic. With
Is
the
it
whole,
topic?
yeah, with regard to the whole music.
We have a theme?
yes.
What the hell?
Yes.
How do you know
for
it's
the
telling me
fourth time,
this?
Yes, and with regard to that thing, it's talking about, like you were saying, like the old school proper gangster stuff came. It's like, I do look because it was about we are being oppressed by this. This is the response we're going to give, and now it's just become Kanye West and stuff like that.
We think we're fucking hard as nails because we've got guns and shit. No, you're a load of wankers, shut up.
To be fair, the NWA said exactly the same thing,
With small penises.
but they were being oppressed at the time. They're not being
Yeah.
oppressed now.
Yeah.
Groups now aren't. I mean, well, to be fair,
They also did back that shit up, whereas Kanye West just is in his mansion masturbating over his wife's arse.
I would seriously like to know what is going through his mind half
to
the
be
time.
fair, before.
I don't want to know what's going through his mind because
I know what
it
I'd
scares
like
me.
to be going through his mind. A bullet.
Yeah, that would be nice as well.
To
but
be no,
the
because
dude's
then
got-
he'd get marketed and become even bigger. Now, to be
Yeah,
fair,
that is a good point.
before his ego and his wealth got to him, he was a genuinely great rapper. He
Apparently,
had
his
good
first album was really good.
It was. You listen to the track "Jesus Walks." It's fucking brilliant. And again, it's about oppression, and it's really
Oh,
great.
no, there we're fine.
And
Yes,
Kane
no.
just squirted everywhere.
Kane
Not even
picks
any
two out of the way.
Mentos in that coke. Not even any Mentos in there, and it just went everywhere.
Well, that's something that's like wound me up more than anything all the time.
What's
It's like
squirting
that-
everywhere?
That's especially when you do it. Keep getting my eye, man. You know. But I'm talking about how
Saucy.
like rock and metal fans, we will listen to other styles of music as well. How many rap dance fans do you all listen to?
Unless
music?
it's country or pop or fucking
Yeah.
house.
Do you know what?
It's still peaking.
Stop it.
What's worse than that is, you will get people that will exclusively listen to rap and come out with all this outlandish shit, and yet we're the bad guys. We're the thugs, the bullies, and the racists.
Yeah.
I can actually
You
sum that
couldn't be
up
more
quite
untrue.
well.
I don't know, today it was.
Oh, but today there's been some right arseholes.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
you were saying,
Yeah,
yeah.
Burning Crow's performance, and there's gang
Yeah.
of blokes behind heckling them, you know, you fucking faggots, you know, you puffers, you need your heads kicking in. Excuse me,
So-
get out of our
I have-
festival.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
I have-
only one lot of people right there that needed their heads kicking in at that point, and that was a dickhead shouting it.
Yeah, no need for that.
I have one very, very simple rule. I don't care if you're gay or straight. If you try and hit on me and I say no thanks, I'm married, you should fuck off. Simple as that.
That's never
Otherwise-
But yeah, if I'm
Otherwise,
not married, so
yeah.
if you want to come and say hello to me, I'll say hi back.
And I am married, but hey.
Hey baby, come and have a look.
Hammerfest.
Oh dear, oh dear.
But I can sum it up brilliantly with the whole Rocky Mountain
I'm
how our
behind
community
you and
is.
I have a
Yeah.
knife.
I went to Athletics Palace in Manchester. This was a long time ago, back when it was still cool and
Yeah.
not what it is now. I just go to the little CD shop there, and this old lady walked in. You know, well, I say old, she's about 50. You
Yeah.
know. But these days, that's not old.
No.
Well, it depends how many drugs and alcohol you take, but you know. And she literally looked like she was like lost. She was not really meant
Yeah.
for that sort of area. She went to the guy behind the counter. Massive green mohawk, piercings coming out of there, tattoos up the arms, you know, as you expect a lot of people.
50's
This-
like your
this-
age range for a shag, innit?
It's all good times. Any holes a goal.
Oh dear.
Yeah, but basically, this lady just turned to him and said, I'm looking for a band, I'm not 100% sure what to call it. I
Yeah.
think it's a Circle Perfect or something like that. The
Fine.
guy,
Perfect circle.
Fine. We don't need beans on toast.
APC.
yeah, but the guy behind the counter was saying, oh, certainly, man, do you mean a perfect circle? Yes. The CDs are just here. Which one are you looking for?
By the way.
And the guy just was as gentlemanly as they come, treated that lady right, took her over to where the CDs were, helped her find the CD, and he even made sure she was looked after and got out okay. It's like, now if I'd have done that elsewhere, you'd have been told to fuck off or
Oh
something.
yeah.
But that guy, because it wasn't like a massive chain, it wasn't like a HMV or anything like that, it was just a CD store in Athletics Palace. I used to get a lot of my discs in there back in the day. But I don't care what it says, I still love owning a disc.
Yeah, same. And
Oh,
Just that
yes.
hardcore. It's something beautiful about having it, the artwork that comes with it,
yeah.
and the ability to just take
And
it out of your pocket and say, can you sign this for me?
And
You
you've
can't
got
sign an
to
MP3.
have some sort of booklet inlay, not
Now-
just
Yeah.
one.
My opinion on
page.
this is because everything's going digital, I would prefer if we moved into what I did, which is giving you the hard copy book, you know,
Yeah.
case with the booklet, the artwork and everything,
Yeah.
but it had a USB stick in it instead
Okay.
of a CD, and your album was on your USB stick.
Yeah. I will admit, lately I've been getting more into vinyl again.
Yeah.
I just purely I will admit I wasn't really. I had a few, but then this lovely old guy, a couple doors down, his wife had to go into hospital, well, sheltered accommodation. So he moved in with her in sheltered accommodation. He gave away a bunch of stuff to his neighbours, and he gave me this is from the 80s, like a Panasonic record player, tape deck record player.
Wow.
He said, "You like your music, don't you?" I mean, I don't mind. I said, "Have it." Oh, brilliant. And the speakers are actually quite good. So
That's because the old 80s shit is all valve driven.
Yeah.
And they don't have that. Noise must be limited because of EU regulations. Nope, turn it up.
But it's just, and because of that, I've like been trying to get back into vinyl. I've basically ran a couple of vinyls so much that they're getting warped now. And that, but to sort of wrap up, thing because of timing and that, what you were saying about the old lady and that, it's like to steal a line from Jim Jeffries. I do have one rule: try not to be a cunt. I don't care who you are, but if you're not a dick to me, I won't be a dick to you.
Mhm.
That's how it goes down. You know what I mean? So,
And on that note, we're off.
Yeah, there's a official rumour going around that there's bands playing, so I suppose we'll go check some more out.
and on that note,
www.
we cue the music.
Peanuts.